So this is basic numeracy for civil service examination. So the different types of numbers. Natural numbers. Natural numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4. All counting numbers are natural numbers. This is denoted by the letter N. Whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 is added with the natural number. So natural numbers include 0 becomes whole number. Denoted by the letter W. Next comes integers. Integer is 0, 1, 2, 3. That is whole numbers and negative natural numbers. Minus 1, minus 2. The negative concept is introduced by or invented by Brahmagupta, ancient Indian mathematician of 6th and 7th century AD. Next comes rational number denoted by the letter Q. Any number of the form P by Q is rational. 2 by 3 or 3 by 5, 24, by any number. Even all integer numbers are rational number because minus 2 can be written as minus 2 by 1. 0 can be written as 0 by 1. 0 can come in the numerator, but 0 never comes in the denominator. Division of 0 is not allowed in maths. 5 by 0 is not defined. Don't try. Don't try to divide anything in maths by 0. For example, I'll ask you the questions. What is the reciprocal of 4? Type please. What is the reciprocal of 4? Very good. What is the reciprocal of 2 by 3? Reciprocal. Reciprocal means if reciprocal of A by B is B by A. Reciprocal of 2 by 3 means 3 by 2. What is the reciprocal of which two numbers has same reciprocal? Please type, listen. Which two number has same reciprocal? Think and answer the question. First. Which two numbers have same reciprocals? I said two numbers. You are typing only one number. I said two numbers. Which number has same reciprocal? 0.1. No, not 0.1. 0.1 is 1 by 10. 1 by 10 of reciprocal of 0.1 is 10. Think and answer the question. So far, no one answered the question. Think. In the maths class and the aptitude class, you are supposed to think a little. 0 and 1. Okay. Anuja. Now come to that path. That's a problem. Okay. What is 0? What is the reciprocal of 0? What is the reciprocal of 0? Answer this question. Syed answer correctly. What is the reciprocal of 0? I want a perfect answer for this question. What is the reciprocal of 0? That's why I want to emphasize this. What is the reciprocal of 0? Reciprocal of 0 is 0, infinity, some say infinity. I am expecting the correct answer. So far no one typed the reciprocal of 0 answer. See, I said now in mathematics you are not supposed to divide anything by 0. 1 by 0 is not infinity. Who said 1 by 0 is infinity? If someone say 1 by 0 is infinity, it is absurd in mathematics. Wrong in mathematics. Even engineering students are telling that 1 by 0 is infinity. Engineering students are telling that tan 90 is infinity, which is absurd in mathematics. That means they do not know the basic mathematics. Please note that division of 0 is not allowed in mathematics. The reciprocal of 0 is not defined. That is the correct answer. Indeterminate. That is the correct answer. வரையறுக்கப்படவில்லை. தமிழ்ல சொல்றதுனா. Not defined. That means the reciprocal of 0 does not exist. Okay, I asked previously another question. So which two number has same reciprocal? Answer is 1 and minus 1. What is the reciprocal of minus 1? What is the reciprocal of minus 1? Reciprocal of minus 1 is what? 1 by minus 1. What is 1 by minus 1? Which is also minus 1. So there are two numbers which are same reciprocal, 1 and minus 1. No reciprocal for number 0. Division of எப்போமே mathsல never divide anything by 0. Never ever divide anything by 0. Okay. So rational numbers. Any number can be written in this form. P by Q, where P and Q must be what? Integers. Next comes Irrational numbers. What is irrational numbers? Denoted by the letter Q dash. Irrational numbers. So any number which cannot be written in the form of P by Q, which cannot be written in the form of P by Q are irrational number. Can you tell me the example of irrational numbers? Anybody? Fast. Tell me the example of an irrational number. Irrational number example. How 5 by 3 becomes irrational? Please note that there is no correct. 5 by 3 is rational or irrational? 5 by 3 is what? Rational. It is not irrational. 5 by 3 is rational. 0 is rational. You are asking me 0 is irrational. 0 can be written as 0 by 1. So rational. Somebody say 1.44 is irrational. No. 1.44 is nothing but what? 144 by 100, which is rational. Any number which can be expressed in this format are rational. Tell me the number which cannot be expressed in the form of irrational number. These are basic things I am talking about. I am talking about 7th standard, 8th standard maths. You all study 10th maths, definitely. Give me an example of an irrational number. Think and answer the question. 5 by 3 is rational, 5.33 is rational, 1.44 is rational, 1 power 3 is rational. What is 1 power 3? Somebody is intelligently asking 1 by 3. 1 power 3 is 1. You can say some root 5 is irrational. 3.14 is rational. 3.14. Now only I explained. 3.14 is nothing but 314 by 100. 3 by 5 is rational. But root 2, root 3, root 5, root 8, pi is not equal to 3.14. Pi is not equal to 22 by 7. The approximate value of pi is 22 by 7. For calculation purpose, we assume the value of pi is 22 by 7 or 3.14. But pi is not equal to 3.14. Pi is not equal to 22 by 7. Only approximately equal to. So, you cannot express root 2 in the form of P by Q such that P and Q are rational numbers. Therefore, very good. Root 10 is irrational. Root 11 is irrational. Okay, so these numbers are irrational numbers. A number which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q are irrational numbers. Even 2 root 2 is irrational. 3 root 5 is irrational. These are all irrational numbers. Okay, next. What are real numbers? Real numbers equal to rational plus irrational. Or not rational plus, you can say that a better is union symbol. Union. Rational and irrational. All numbers you use in day-to-day life are real numbers. Then another number is there which is not necessary for you for the competitive examination, which are the numbers which really does not exist in real life. This is called imaginary numbers or complex numbers. So, please note that real numbers are rational and irrational. A number is either rational or irrational. 0 is rational or irrational? Tell me. 0 is rational or irrational? 0 is rational. Never put 0 as irrational because 0 can be written as 0 by 1. 0 is rational number. That's why I said initially all integers are rational numbers. All integers are rational numbers. Okay, right. Next is perfect square. What is perfect square numbers? Perfect square numbers are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 are perfect square numbers. When we say that perfect square means what? Square root of 16 I can find. Square root of 16 is 4. You can say that plus 4 or minus 4. In general, root of A is equal to B, which means what? Which means root of A is equal to B, which means B squared is equal to A. Note on everything. Root A equal to B means B squared is equal to A. This is square root. They are perfect squares. And please note down, no perfect square ends with 2, 3, 7, 8. No perfect square ends with 2, 3, 7, 8. No perfect square ends with 2, 3, 7, 8. For example, this is a 5-digit number, ends with 8. It cannot be a perfect square because no perfect square ends with 8. No perfect square ends with 8. No perfect square ends with 7. No perfect square ends with 3. No perfect square ends with 2. Can you give me an example if possible? Can you give me an example any perfect square ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8? You try. Never possible. No perfect square ends with 2, 3, 7, 8. Next, perfect cube. Perfect cube numbers are 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216. We can write perfect cube as like this. Cube root of A. Cube root of A is equal to B. This means B cube is equal to what? A. In general example, cube root of 216 is equal to 6. Why? Because 6 cube is equal to 216. Please, all the students, everyone try to memorize. So whenever for apps problem you are supposed to know something, supposed to memorize something, everyone please try to memorize 1 square to 25 square and 1 cube to 15 cube. Memorize. I'll ask you in the class, next class. 1 square to 25 square and 1 cube to 12 cube. No, 15 cube. 1 square to 25 square. That means you are supposed to memorize and say instantly. What is 24 cube? Not 24 cube, not necessary now. At least what is 11 cube? What is 11 cube? What is Ramanujan number? So in UPSC interview, they ask what is Ramanujan number. Especially if you are from Tamil Nadu, they will ask what is Ramanujan number. There is a number, a special number which is known as Ramanujan number. What is Ramanujan number? Ask. Answer. Anybody know what is Ramanujan number? 1331. So 1331 is the answer for 11 cube or Ramanujan number. Somebody say that Kishan is saying that the answer is 0. 11 cube is 1331. Okay. You are supposed to memorize those things. 11 cube, 12 cube like that. 12 cube is 1728 like this. I'll ask you tomorrow in the class what is 11 cube and what is 12 cube, 1 cube to 15 cube and 1 square to 25 square. It takes hardly 20 minutes to memorize these things. But again revise so that it will be perpetual. The Ramanujan number. Very good. So the Ramanujan number, Gomadi answered it correctly. The Ramanujan number is 1729. The story goes like this. Hardy, the well-wisher of Ramanujan, came to meet Ramanujan, but Ramanujan was in bed. He was not ill. So the Hardy was very much saddened. So Ramanujan asked why you are looking sad. Then G.S. Hardy said the number of my taxi is a very dull number, very boring number. Then Ramanujan, what's the number? Then he said 1729. No. This is a unique number in mathematics, 1729, which can be expressed as the sum of the cubes of two numbers in only two different ways. That means what? So from this we infer that he loves each and every number, Ramanujan. The man who knew infinity is Ramanujan. There is a book written on Ramanujan biography. The title is The Man Who Knew Infinity. Once they asked in UPSC preliminary, who was the author of the book? The Man Who Knew Infinity. Tell me. The Man Who Knew Infinity is the biography of Ramanujan, written by, authored by Robert Flanagan. So The Man Who Knew Infinity is the biography of the life of the genius Ramanujan, written by Robert Flanagan. Okay. So 1729, I said, it can be expressed as the sum of the cubes of two numbers in only two different ways. There is nothing but 12 cube plus 1 cube, or it can be written as 9 cube plus 10 cube. 10 cube is 1007, 9 cube is 1729, 12 cube is 1728, 1728 plus 1. Only two different ways. So this way. So that means he knows each and every number. Therefore, people call him the man who knew infinity. Infinity avarukku theriyum. So in general, nth root means what? Nth root means this is known as nth root of x. So nth root of x means what? X to the power 1 by n. And you all know that even number and odd number. What is even number? If any natural number ends with, or you can say that any whole number, because it can end with 0 also. So any natural number ends with 0, like ends with 2, 0, or 2, or 4, or 6, or 8, or even numbers. Any natural number ends with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, odd numbers. These are even numbers. Next we'll see some of the basic operations on numbers, basic of algebra. Like any number, a power 0 is equal to 1. Note down everything. I'll read the exceptions also. What are the exceptions? A power 0 is equal to 1, but a should not be equal to what? A should not be equal to 0, because 0 power 0 is not defined. 0 to the power 0 is not defined. Indeterminate. 0 to the power 0 not defined. Next is, so a power 0 is anything to the power 0 is equal to 1 except 0. Next is a power m into a power n, which is nothing but a power m plus n. A power m by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. So write down everything. I'll start from the basics. So once you all understand this, then we can solve problems. Next is nth root of a is equal to a power 1 by n. Root of ab can be written as root a into root b. A power m to the power n is equal to a power mn. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a small problem, like tell me the value of these two things, 2 power 4, or both are same. 1 minute. 2 power 4, 2 power 4 power 2, 2 power 4 power 2. What is the value? Tell me the value. Tell me the value of A and B are both are same. Answer the question. Yes, tell me. Faisal answered A as 256. So I said A power m power n. So this is 2 power 4 power 8. Therefore this is 2 power 8. So 2 power 8 is equal to 256. Very good. Correct. Next is 2 to the power 4 to the power 2. 2 to the power 4 power 2. You are supposed to solve from this side. What is 4 power 2? 4 power 2 is equal to 16. So therefore this is 2 power 16. 2 power 16 is a very huge number. 2 power 16. Can you use calculator to find the value of 2 power 16? So 2 power 16 is 2 power 16. Gomadi answered and Basil also answered. It is 65536. See, such a large number. So just a bracket matters. So A power m power n. So this is different. Please note that A power m power n is different from A power m to the power n. These two are different things. This is A power m and this is A power. First to find A to the power m, or I can say that I'll explain again. So what is A power m to the power n? This is equal to A into how many A's? How many A's? So you are supposed to write mn A's, mn times. But A power m power n means A into how many times? M power n times. So that's the difference between these two. First find the m power n, then this one. So note down everything. Next is the basic formula in maths. What is A plus B whole square? A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus what? 2AB. What is A minus B whole square? A minus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB. What is A plus 1 plus A whole square? This is equal to A square plus 1 by A square plus what? Tell me, what is plus? Similarly, A minus 1 by A whole square is equal to A square plus 1 by A square minus 2. This is plus 2 because A and 1 by A get cancelled. Next is very important. What is A plus B into A minus B? A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square or plus B square? A square minus B square. A plus B into A minus B. Please everyone make a note of it and also revise all these things. Formula. Even in maths also you are supposed to memorize certain things. But I'll explain all the problems in details and also I'll give you the shortcut also. Without understanding the proper explanation for the detailed method, you cannot understand the shortcut also. So once you understand this detailed method and shortcut, then you can solve any problems. You can apply the shortcut even if the problem is little variated from the scene. Right. Next is what is a plus b whole cube. A plus b whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3 ab squared plus 3 a squared b, or this can be written as a cube plus b cube plus 3 ab plus a plus b. I can write like this also. So a minus b whole cube is equal to, put b as minus, therefore this becomes a cube minus b cube, this becomes minus, yeah, thanks for noticing, added b. Next is a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Please note that it is not 2ab, it is only ab. Please note that here plus, here minus. If this becomes plus, then this is minus. If this becomes minus, this is plus, not 2ab. So note this, this is very important for simplifications. So these are enough. So first memorize those things. And also I ask you to memorize 1 square to 25 squared and 1 cube to at least 15 cube you memorize. Next we are going to see factors. Factors are also known as what? Divisors. Tell me the factors of 20. Write down in your chat box. Write down the factors of 20 or divisors of 20. Factors and divisors of number. So which number divides 20 without leaving remainder? Numbers. So write down the factors of 20. All factors of 20. We'll see how many of you answer correctly. All factors of 20. Priyadarshan answered it correctly. Gomadi and others, some more left some number. Yes, please note that never leave 1. 1 divides every number. 1 divides every number. So other than 1, 2 divides, then 4 divides, then 5 divides 20, then 10 divides 20, then 20, the same number divides itself. So never leave 1 and the same number. They are called, special name for them, they are called improper divisors. They are called improper divisors. All other numbers, these numbers are called proper divisors. See the 1 and 20, for example. So what are the improper divisors of 1 and 40? Sorry, what are the improper divisors for 41 and 40? So 1 and the number itself are improper divisors. Other divisors are proper divisors. For example, write down the proper divisors of 18. Write down the proper divisors of 18. Yes. What are the proper divisors of 18? Correct. 2, 3, 6, 9. They are proper divisors. If they ask what are the divisors of 18, then add 1 and 18. Okay. Now tell me what are the divisors of 17? What are the divisors of 17? Divisors of 17, 1 and 17. They are only what? Improper divisors. There is no proper divisors of 17. There is no proper divisors of 17. So here comes. The 17 is called by a special name. They are known as what? Prime numbers. So what are prime numbers? Please write down the definition for prime numbers. A prime number is a one which has exactly only two divisors, or exactly two divisors. A prime number is the one which has exactly two divisors. And both the divisors are what? Improper divisors. And both the divisors are improper divisors. So now I am going to ask you a basic question. We will see, because I am going to illustrate one concept, very important concept for this. This is the question. Take this question. Answer the question. The question is, you know what is average? Average means what? Suppose average of 5 numbers means add all 5 numbers divided by 5. Average of 3 numbers means what? Add all 3 numbers divided by 5. We know that how to find the average of 10th standard marks. 10th standard 5 subjects, therefore add 5 subject marks divided by 5. Answer this question. What is the average of first 5 prime numbers? What is the average of first 5 prime numbers? What is the average of first 5 prime numbers? So what is the average of first 5 prime numbers? Tell me the answer first. I asked average, don't tell me the numbers. Understand the question and do. So many of them answered 5.6. 5.6, 3, 3.6, 27 by 5. We'll see. Please type in your chat box the 5 prime numbers in the order. Write down 5 prime numbers in your chat box. Priyadarshan, write 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Another write 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. 2, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay. Right. Please note that. So I want to emphasize from this problem is, please note that 1, the number 1 is neither prime. The number 1 is neither prime nor composite. What is composite? Composite is a number which has more than 2 divisors. Example 10, 20, 30, 18. These are composite numbers. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. So the prime numbers, the first 5 prime numbers are what? 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11 divided by what? 5. So therefore add everything. 10, 21, 28, 28 by 5. 28 by 5 is what? 5.6. So the answer is 5.6. So please note down, 1 is neither prime nor composite. I'll write again. So what are prime numbers? So prime numbers. Prime numbers consist of what? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and so on. 1 to 100, there are 25 prime numbers are there. Note down this. There are 25 prime numbers between 1 to 100. 1 to 15, there are 15 prime numbers are there. 15 prime numbers between 1 to 50. 1 to 100, there are 25 prime numbers. Next is composite numbers. What are composite numbers? Composite numbers are 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 and so on. The smallest prime number is 2. The smallest composite number is 4. There is only one even prime number. All other prime numbers are odd. In composite number we have odd as well as even prime numbers. Prime numbers are infinite and composite number also infinite. There is no end. So now tell me 1 to 100, how many composite numbers are there? I said 1 to 100, 25 prime numbers are there. So 1 to 100, how many composite numbers are there? Priyadarshan answered 74 and Satya Pravina answered 74. So 1 to 100, 25 prime numbers are there. So people say because some of them answered 75, note 75 because some of them answered 75. It is not 75 because 1, the number 1 is neither prime nor composite. It never comes into the category of composite as well as prime. So therefore there are only 74 composite numbers. There are only 74 composite numbers. 1 to 100, there are 74 composite numbers. So understand? So these are the prime numbers and the composite number. Why it is called prime number? For example, what is prime color? What are prime colors? Tell me. No, sorry, you can make mistake in mathematics. I said no. So you can always. Your mathematics note should not be clean without any cancellations and all. Commit mistakes here, then only you won't do this, you won't commit the same mistakes in exam hall. Okay. Next is any number, or you can say that any natural number can also be. Any natural number can be written as the product of prime numbers. Like this. In a unique manner. Here A, B, C all are prime numbers. P, Q are all powers. For example, I want to write 42. How can I write 42? 42 can be written as divide by 42, 21. Then divide by 3, 7. So therefore 42 can be written as, the number 42 can be written as 2 into 3 into 7. 2 power 1. Therefore P equal to 1, Q equal to 1, R is equal to 1, A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3 and C is equal to 7. So any number can be written as the product of prime factors like this. This is very important representations. Because if you write like this only, then only we can find the number of factors, everything for any numbers. Try to write this number in this way. Another number I am giving you number. So write in this format. In this format, I am going to give you a number 320. Write in this format. Type in your chat box 320. So factorize 320. This is the best method to factorize. So 320 can be written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this can be written as 2 power 6 into 5 power 1. In a unique manner. No other number has the factor like this. So once you write like this, then you can, next line you can immediately write the number of factors for 320 is 7 into 2, which is equal to 14. There are only exactly 14 divisors for number 320. Okay, so this I will explain in next class tomorrow. Okay, so now we have seen the basic numeracy, the first session. So go through this and see all the formulas, revise all the formulas, and also memorize 1 to 1 squared to 25 squared and 1 cube to 15 cube, and what are prime numbers and other things. I will continue how to find the number of factors for any number, how to find the number of divisors for any number within 20 seconds. And also any aptitude problem, any CSAT problem can be answered under 40 seconds. Even you can take 1 minute also, you have enough time, no problem. So, but definitely you can answer all the aptitude problem. We will start from the basics to advanced, so that not only CSAT, UPSC problem and also other competitive examinations, aptitude problems also you can answer. So aptitude as well as reasoning, both the things. What is the difference between aptitude and reasoning? Reasoning, only human alone can answer the questions, not the computers. For example, I ask you one reasoning question. With this, we will end up this session. Then we will continue tomorrow. And I am going to ask you one question. In a family, father and mother. So a family has father and mother. They have 4 sons. They have 4 sons. S1, S2, S3, S4. Each son has 2 sisters. Each son has 2 sisters. How many total members in the family? Tell me. Total, how many members in the family? Tell me the answer. A family has father and mother. They have 4 sons. S1, S2, S3, S4. And each son has 2 sisters. So totally how many members in the family, including father and mother? Some of them answered 10, some of them answered 6, some of them answered 8, 6, 8. Okay. So this is a reasoning problem, because we know that even for these questions we have made plenty of answers. 10 also answered. So father and mother 2, sons 4. When each son has 2 sisters, only 2 daughters, because this 2 sisters is common for all, so therefore this is 2. So totally 8 members in the family. Some of them answered 14 also, because 2 plus 4 plus, so each son has 2 daughters, has 2 sisters, therefore 4 into 2, so 8. So some of them answered 14 also. 14 is incorrect. You yourself understand. Kartika, Krishnan, did you understand the mistake committed by you? Okay, so therefore this comes under reasoning questions. Another questions, there is a father and a mother. They have 5 sons. Each son has 1 wife. What is the total number of families members? Father and mother, they have 5 sons. Each son has 1 wife. So what is the total number of members in the family? Here it is 2, 5. Here don't put 1. Not common. So therefore this is 12. So this is the difference between the computers. If we give this problem to computers, computers does not know unless we define what is sister, brother, wife. So only human alone with the reasoning power I can answer the questions. So therefore this comes under reasoning questions. There are many problems like dice and the relations and directions problems. So, and also this is all coming under reasoning questions. Verbal reasoning as well as non-verbal reasoning. That also we'll see one by one in the classes.